Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the portfolio. So right now with the portfolio, uh, I'm basically already margined out quite a bit. As you can see here, the margin is up to 39,000 slowly, paying it off every week, depositing about 700 to $1,000. We'll be depositing about $1,000 on Tuesday, so it will continue to drop. And as of now, I'm not really seeing any very good buys in the market. I'm still going to continue to stack my buying power, keep increasing it until we do see some type of drop, seeing that the market is at all time highs. The SPY is at all time highs right now, I think. If Let's actually check real quick. Well, yeah, it basically was at all time highs a couple days ago, so I don't know when there will be a correction, but I'm getting prepared for it, right? I don't want to have too much margin when there is a correction. If we see a 10-20% correction, most stocks will actually drop more than 10 or 20%, right? So if we do see a 10 or 20% correction, we may see AMD drop more like 30 to 40 or even 50%, right? Can we see AMD go back into the 300s if there's a major correction? Yes, I do believe so. And if AMD was to go into the 300s, say maybe goes to 390, 370, I'm willing to buy a lot of shares at that price. And by that time, hopefully my buying power is more closer to 60,000 or even more than that. You can't predict when there will be a big drop like that, but I want to be prepared for that type of stuff because when there is a correction, like I said, most stocks will not just be dropping 10-20%. Most stocks will be dropping significantly more. We could see stocks like Robinhood like at 95. We could see stocks like Robinhood going into the 60s or even into the 50s, right? That would be a significant buying opportunity right there. We can see stocks like Meta, like a 10% drop in the stock market. We can see Meta going into the 400 low 400s, mid 400s, right? So even though the stock market drops 10%, that would be a $59 drop for Meta. But most likely it will be a significantly bigger drop. We may see Meta go down to into the low 500s, 400s. So be prepared, man. Especially like stocks like these ones right here, Nebius, SanDisk, Micron, those type of stocks. They drop. They are so volatile. They can drop down 20, 30%, and they can go back up 20, 30% in a week. So right now you see Nebius. If there's a correction, we may go back down to lower than $140, right? And just like that, it's at 280. The next couple week, it was literally 148 like 2 weeks ago, and now it's at 277, almost doubled up in less than 2 weeks. Crazy move. So I'm just preparing for any type of volatility. Um, and I think whenever we do see that volatility, man, we're gonna be able to make lots of money. Lots of money. Just buy great stocks when there's big discounts. Um, I'm not trying to use too much margin, but whenever there's an opportunity, I'm going to be using a little bit of margin. But safely, don't want to get margin call. If you get margin call, man, that's going to be the worst thing that got. I mean, that'll basically set you back so much. So be careful with that. I'm not a financial advisor.